Welcome back to Biz Asia America. I'm Michelle McCory at the NASDAQ market site. Iraq's central government has struck a deal with the semi-autonomous Kurdish region in the north over the export of oil from their territory. If implemented, the deal could provide much-needed revenue for Baghdad and unite the country in the fight against the terrorist group ISIL. CCTV's Nathan King reports.
Kurdish fighters known as the Peshmerga have borne the brunt of the conflict against ISIL in northern Iraq, but the fight has also exacerbated the divisions with the central government in Baghdad, especially when it comes to the sharing of Iraq's oil wealth. For more than a year, the Iraqi government has withheld payments to the Kurds in retaliation for their exporting oil unilaterally through Turkey. The Kurds were also planning a referendum on independence. This agreement is meant to change all that. Under the deal, the Kurdish authorities will release 550,000 barrels of oil a day from their territory to the central government. 300,000 barrels will come from the disputed area of Kirkuk. The rest will be exported via pipeline to Turkey.
The two delegations held serious and candid meetings and conducted dialogue based on their faith of one country. That yielded, thank God, a deal between the federal government and the government of the region.
In return for the oil, Baghdad will give the Kurds 17% of the national budget, which in 2013 was about $12 billion. Baghdad will also add another $1 billion to pay and equip Peshmerga forces, which, along with Iraqi army reforms, will help step up the fight against ISIL.
I'm less concerned about whether, it solves Iraq's long-term political future or not, and I'm less concerned, frankly, about whether Iraqi Kurdistan goes independent or not. But in the short term, regardless of the long-term options available, you've got to have cooperation between the Kurdish Peshmerga and Baghdad, or you cannot have success against ISIS.
Details are still to be worked out, of course, not least the future of the oil-rich area around the city of Kirkuk. Kurdish fighters took over the city after Iraqi forces fled in June as ISIL advanced. Kurdish forces have given no signs they will withdraw from the area, and they have long-standing historical ties to the area. But the fact that this deal has been done at all is perhaps a vindication for Iraq's new Prime Minister, Haider al-Abadi, seen as more of a reconciler than his predecessor, Nouri al-Maliki. The US government immediately welcomed the deal as good news in bringing the country together to fight ISIL. But whether the Kurds and the central government can make this deal stick long-term is as yet far from guaranteed. Nathan King, CCTV, Washington.